Alright guys, Boys92 here and welcome to another FIFA 18 player review. Today we're going to be looking at MICHY Batshuayi. MICHY Batshuayi. I don't know how to say it. He's 85 rated and comes out of packs as a striker. He's Belgian and plays his football at Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga. And it's his second in form. And his winter ones to watch card. He's right footed, 6 foot tall, with 3-star skills and a 4-star weak foot, and has medium to low work rates. And I played him on basic chemistry, so there. Now, firstly, let's just get his negatives out of the way, and there are two that stood out to me. His stamina, first of all, at 71, and then his 3-star skills. At around 70 minutes in a game, you're definitely going to notice a drop-off in form, and if you end up going into extra time, you're going to want to get him subbed off, because he just stops being useful, basically, after a certain amount of time. Which is a shame, because other than that, and the 3-star skills, everything else about the card's really good. So let's get into those good points, and the first one is his pace. He's got 81 acceleration, which, admittedly, isn't the best, but that does get boosted up to 86 on basic chemistry, and he's got 85 sprint speed. Now, if he were a small and weak player, this wouldn't be a pro, but because he's so big and he's got 89 strength, which again goes up to 94 on basic chemistry, it does make him feel a lot faster, because once you get in front of a player, you don't need the super high sprint speed, because his strength does make it hard for the player to get around him to actually make the tackle. His dribbling also felt good for such a big and powerful player, and he's got good agility, balance and ball control. In terms of his shooting, I found all aspects of that to be good, which is to be expected because he does have 89 shooting on his card. His finishing and composure in front of goal were excellent, and in one-on-one situations he'd score 9 times out of 10. The only time he'd let me down really was on his weak foot, which is 4-star and therefore not perfect, but still really good. His shooting from outside the area and around the edge of the box was also really effective, which is down to his high shot power of 92, and it's also down to his 84 long shots obviously, and those were really good. His positioning was also good and he made a lot of good runs, well, when he still had the stamina to, anyway. So overall, no complaints about the card's shooting. He definitely knows where the net is, which is handy, because he's a striker, and that'd be an issue if he didn't. It was also good in the air, with 88 jumping and 89 heading. Now, he's not the most aggressive player and won't win every header, but when you find him with a cross, he always at least works the goalie. To be honest, I'm not a player who uses a lot of crosses, and I play pretty narrow generally, but it's definitely a good option to have and makes you a little bit more unpredictable to just throw one in every now and then. And it's also a good way to get the ball high up the pitch from goal kicks, because he does win most of the headers from those. Because of his strength and his height, he also shields the ball really well, which makes his hold-up play very effective, and he does a decent job of getting involved in the build-up play when you want him to. In summary, he's pacey, strong and has great dribbling. He's also deadly in front of goal, both in the air and with his feet. His long shots are decent and his hold-up play is a real bonus. He's only really let down by his stamina and his 3-star skills. And for this reason, I'm giving MICHY Batshuayi's second in form an 8.8 out of 10. In terms of Bundesliga strikers, I'd say that he's probably the best that I've used. I've used a couple. I've used Lewandowski, who I didn't rate really. I've used Origi's Path to Glory card, I think, is that what it's called? And that was good, but I didn't feel it was good as this card. And at 90k for the one to watch card, you're unlikely to lose a lot of coins if he doesn't get any more informs. So he's a pretty safe bet for your team in terms of that, and I'm sure he'll get you plenty of goals, as he did for me. But that about does it for the review, so thanks for watching. If you use the card, let me know what you think of it. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike, but if you do, let me know why, so I can try and work on it. And if you're new, maybe subscribe. But yeah, I've been Boysy92, and I'll see you next time. Bye!